marcu 2013 roku kickboxing na najwyższym światowym poziomie zawitał do Częstochowy. Na zaproszenie prywatnej szkoły walki Backfist do Polski przyleciał legendarny twórca kickboxingu oraz aktor Benny the Jet URQUIDEZ. Była to jego pierwsza wizyta w naszym kraju. Organizatorem wydarzenia był Tomasz Boral, który wcześniej trenował pod jego okiem w Los Angeles. Benny the Jet jest posiadaczem 6 tytułów mistrza świata w kickboxingu w 6 federacjach, niepokonany przez 27 lat aż do zakończenia kariery, najdłużej w historii sportu. 63 wygrane walki zawodowe, 57 przez KO, ponad 200 stoczonych pojedynków amatorskich, wszystkie wygrane. Urodził się w 1952 roku w rodzinie pełnej sportowych tradycji. Ojciec był bokserem, a matka zapaśniczką. Jego pierwszym instruktorem był jego brat Arnold. W późniejszym czasie trenował pod okiem takich mistrzów jak Ed Parker, Tak Kubota, Billy Ryusaki i Clarence Akuda. Już w wieku 5 lat Benny zaczął startować na zawodach bokserskich, a mając zaledwie 14 lat zdobył pierwszy czarny pas. Benny już jako młody chłopiec walczył z przeciwnikami 2 razy większymi i starszymi od siebie. Na początku swej kariery podczas zawodów w Nowym Jorku otrzymał od swych fanów przezwisko The Jet, odrzutowiec. Będąc wprost niezmordowanym zawodnikiem, nieprzerwanie odnosił zwycięstwa we wszystkich turniejach, kolejno odbierając tytuły mistrzom ze Stanów oraz Japonii. Jako pierwszy propagował karate pełnego kontaktu w Stanach Zjednoczonych, później nazwane kickboxingiem. Benny URQUIDEZ jest twórcą własnego stylu walki, UKIDOKAN, który stworzył modyfikując i ulepszając techniki 9 stylów walki, w których posiada czarny pas. Benny URQUIDEZ jest także wspaniałym aktorem, a sceny walki z jego udziałem zapierają dech w piersi. Zagrał w wielu filmach akcji, m.in. Meals on Wheels, Spider-Man, Orły w akcji, Zabijanie na śniadanie, Uliczny wojownik, Tango i Cash, Krwawy miecz, Wojownik oraz wiele innych. Jego scena walki z Jackie Chanem z filmu Wieczne Smoki została uznana za najlepszą w historii kina. Jako choreograf scen sztuk walki współpracował m.in. z Jackie Chanem, Nicolasem Cage, Patrickiem Swayze, Jean-Claude Van Damme. UKIDOKAN Karate i UKIDOKAN Kickboxing były tematem 2-dniowego seminarium sztuk walki przeprowadzonego w Częstochowie. Było to jego pierwsze i jedyne seminarium w Polsce. Podczas 2 dni intensywnych treningów uczestnicy z całej Polski mogli poznać techniki walki opracowane przez sensei Bennego. Jego styl walki UKIDOKAN zawiera bardzo dużo elementów treningu wewnętrznego, które przedstawił podczas zajęć. Seminarium cieszyło się ogromnym zainteresowaniem, zarówno wśród trenerów, jak również utytułowanych zawodników reprezentujących różne style walki. Wszyscy bez wyjątków byli bardzo zadowoleni z odbytego szkolenia. Po odbytym szkoleniu sensei Benny wraz z żoną Sarą odwiedzili dumę Częstochowy, klasztor na Jasnej Górze. Jako że oboje są bardzo uduchowieni, wizyta w tak wyjątkowym miejscu była dla nich ogromnym przeżyciem. Wraz z przewodnikiem weszli do miejsc, które są niedostępne dla zwiedzających. Z zapartym tchem oglądali księgi w XVII-wiecznej bibliotece jasnogórskiej. Wpisali się także jako goście honorowi do księgi pamiątkowej.
Witamy wszystkich sympatyków sztuk walki. Obok mnie sensei Benny the Jet URQUIDEZ, legendarny 6-krotny mistrz świata kickboxingu, niepokonany przez 27 lat. Hello, sensei Benny.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm good, thank you.
You are for the first time in our country. What makes you come here?
Actually, you know, I came here from actually was a guest of Thomas. Thomas actually came to the gym and trained, and after 1985, them trying to get me here, I finally got here.
What do you think about the Polish students? What was the seminar?
Well, you know, in the seminar, actually, I had such a good time because I had a chance to actually work with beginners and advanced in between and find a happy medium. But I find that the students here have very big hearts and they train hard. They train very hard. I was very happy to see that.
Are you looking forward to come back to Poland?
You know what, actually I will definitely be coming back without a doubt because I believe that here in Poland, you know, to really make a sport, you need to build, you know, without heroes, it's hard to build a sport. And I think that there's some great warriors here, some great fighters that can actually be good heroes here in Poland.
Okay. What kind of rules a real fighter should have?
Well, you know, actually, we have different type of fighting. There's MMA type of fighting, and then there's kickboxing, which kickboxing is basically what I'm all about, is the kickboxing of sports. And actually, I designed that back in almost 73 was my first fight in full contact karate, and it's so almost 5 decades later is elevated to a point where it is now so sophisticated in kickboxing that I'm actually the only one in kickboxing has a system in kickboxing.
You have 9 black belts in various martial arts style. Can you tell us about your style of fighting?
My style of fighting actually was created. I created in '78. The style was called Yukido-kan, means a way of life, which it was the internal understanding where people emotionally hold themselves back. And so this is why I started. And only when there's a threat is all the emotions come up. And so I started working with Yukido-kan, kickboxing, because I recognized that a lot of people that are strong fighters, they hold back because of fear, anger, frustration, anxieties, and I designed Yukido-kan to learn how to deal with the emotions under pressure. And so I formulated almost into a curriculum of 10 different levels. And so actually in the seminar, I actually did level 1, 2, and 3, which I was very happy with. All the Poland fighters here, the warriors here, they had no problem picking it up.
You wrote a lot of books. You are about to write another one. What will be about?
Right, you know, actually I have 5 books out. And the first book I wrote was in '78. It was about, you know, kickboxing, and it was an idea of how to get started into the sport of kickboxing. And it became one of the most popular books around the world. To this day, it's probably my bestseller. To this day, I have 4 other books. But I'm actually writing a book right now. Is called Thoughts and Theories of the Square Jungle. And it's about internal training. It's about people that get stuck into the emotional anger, fear, frustration, anxieties. So I'm writing a book about how to deal with that under pressure. So hopefully coming to the neighborhood soon, maybe to Poland, it'll be coming here in the near future.
You have like 6 titles in kickboxing. You are a world champion. Which one of your fights was the toughest one, was the hardest one?
You know, actually I've had over 215 fights. I've had 63 title defenses. And my record is I'm 63-0 with 57 KOs. But I believe every title fight was a very hard fight, but the one that sticks out the most was actually the one that came out of retirement, and his name was Okao. And Okao was, he actually was undefeated, and he went in retirement undefeated, and so Suzuki became the champion. And so when I went to Japan in '75, I beat Suzuki, and then the champion came out of retirement. And when we fought, it was probably the most exciting fight because he didn't realize that somebody from United States can actually beat somebody in Japan, a champion in Japan. So when I beat him, it became history where I started beating a lot of people in Japan, and they finally realized that maybe I had Japanese in me, somewhere in my ancestors. I don't know. But that's how they justify me beating them anyway.
I heard about the your fight with Tagami. I heard it was a really emotional one. Is it true?
You know, actually, my last fight was in '94 with Tagami, and he was the last chance to beat me from Japan. And he was at 24 at the time, and I was actually 42 at the time fighting him. And it was such an emotional ride because it was 12 rounds of emotional nonstop. I knocked him down, he knocked me down, back and forth, and there were so many celebrities. It was such an emotional fight that at the end of the fight, at my party, my victory party, hardly nobody was there because everybody was so tired they went home and slept. So it was a very tough fight, but it was a very emotional fight, and obviously I came out victoriously.
Okay. What are your plans for the nearest future?
You know, my plans actually, me coming here to Poland, I had a chance to really just give the people here in Poland just a touch of Aikido-Kan kickboxing, just so they understand what I'm about. And I believe that the warriors here, the Poland's, that they can be some great champions here, because in the future, we need heroes. And so hopefully in the near future, we're going to build heroes in Poland here that we can take to Los Angeles and let them fight against different parts of the country in Vegas or in New York, and especially in Hollywood, you know. So I believe in the near future that we will build some great warriors here, some great heroes in Poland, that we may be able to actually travel back and forth from the States.
All of the people who are at the seminar are asking about you when you are coming back here.
You know, actually, for all the ones that were in the seminar, I will be coming back soon. And for the rest of the people in Poland, hopefully that the next time I come, that you'll come and get a chance to experience internal training, because internal training is truly a way of life, but it teaches you how to deal with yourself under pressure. And so it's a lot for, not just for people that are in the sport, for people everyday life. So hopefully that I will be seeing you again soon.
You are an actor and a martial arts choreographer. What was the last movie that you shot?
Actually, I just finished a movie last month with Randy Couture and Duff Lundgren. And the movie, actually, I cannot say the name right now because I just finished it last month, but it will be coming out within about 2-3 months. And I don't know how long it gets. It will be coming out in the States, but I don't know how long it would get here in Poland. But I've done almost 61 movies. And the most famous movie right now that most people see is with Jackie Chan, Meals on Wheels, and also with John Cusack. I did a Grosse Point Blank, which I've done a lot of movies with Patrick Swayze, you know, Roadhouse, and did a lot of others, but those are the two movies that actually most people ask me about around the world. So I wear a lot of different hats in the movie industry. I'm a trainer in the movies. I'm a fight choreographer in the movies. I'm a stunt coordinator in the movies. I'm a second unit director in the movies. So you can see I wear a lot of different hats in the movies, and coming hopefully to your theater soon.
Okay, is there anything else that you would like to say to Polish students?
Yeah, first of all, I'd like to thank, first of all, Thomas Bodan for actually bringing me here to Poland, because if it wasn't for him, I probably wouldn't be here, but I'm really thankful for him. And at his dojo, I had a chance to go and see his dojo that he's building, which is beautiful. You know, it's a back fist dojo, which hopefully that I will hopefully participate in the near future and train and teach at his dojo, and some seminars and so forth. And we have a long relationship with Thomas, because I believe, his heart as a warrior, he's a strong warrior, and he really has a big heart. And not only that, the good part is he's hungry to learn, and he's not afraid to have somebody come in and teach, because he's open for it. And that's what I love about Thomas, because he's got such an open heart, and he's willing to learn. And that's, that's why that I'm sure that we're going to have a good relationship back and forth, that I will be coming back to Poland and teaching the Poland people here a new, just a different way, because a different way of approach of combat. Because I teach the art of war, mental warfare, physical warfare, spiritual warfare, character warfare, all have energy. And this is what I'm about. So I will be actually passing this type of knowledge at Back Fist Dojo at Thomas's school. So please, for the ones that have not and don't know Thomas, you should come and please take a look at what he has to offer, because he's truly a man that has a lot of words to say and a very talented warrior. So hopefully that you will see me soon back in Poland.
Właśnie dołączyła do nas sensei Sara URQUIDEZ. To jest lepsza połówka sensei Benego.
Hello, Poland, and I just want to say thank you to Tomas Bolan for bringing us out. We had such a great time. It was a little short, too bad we have to go, but we'll be back. And we had such a nice time, and he's such a gentleman and such a great host, and Aneta for interpreting and being here too. Good energy. We felt that they have really good soul spirits, and we wish him the very best in his new school.
That's for sure.
We're so happy, and we'll return next year, or maybe this year.
That's right, that's right. Never know.
Today you've been to church, our famous church, Jasna Góra. How do you like it?
Oh, so beautiful, so beautiful. You could feel the history, you could feel the healings, you could feel the miracles that took place, and you could feel the Mother, Mother Divine, so strong. So I was so excited to go, and I was so happy that we were able to be there. So it's a beautiful church.
So as you know that we're very spiritual warriors. We're what we call warriors in the light, is because we can see clearly what's in front of us. And to go to church, and the building is just a building, but what's inside the building of the spirits, which truly makes that church. And I think that I felt when I was in this church, I felt so many different energies of spirits that I was really excited about. And this is what my wife and I, that's what we do. We actually teach a lot of warfare. When I mentioned earlier that mental warfare, physical warfare, spiritual warfare, character warfare all have energy. Well, this is what we do, and this is what we were at the church about, is because truly we teach a lot of internal type of training. So that's what we're so excited about going to the church, because it actually brought a lot of spirituality and brought it out of us there.
It's so nice to see so many people from so many places around the world coming to this beautiful church, the sanctuary. And it was so nice of Father Simon to take us, also to show us around. We had a really great time. So God bless you, Poland.
Yes, that's for sure.
Clear on the defense. Come left, come right. Stay forward, stay back, stay down. Carry. Body rock left, body rock right. Leg check left, leg check right. Redirect left, redirect right. Release, jab, right cross, left hook, right uppercut, left uppercut, back elbow, front elbow, back knee, switch knees, focus, front focus, round kick, front round kick, side kick, front side kick.
Sensei Benny, który w świecie sztuk walki cieszy się ogromnym autorytetem, a dla wielu uczestników seminarium jest niedoścignionym idolem. Trening, a także rozmowa z nim była spełnieniem ich marzeń. Sensei Benny, któremu bardzo zaimponowali uczestnicy seminarium swoją zaciętością i zaangażowaniem w trening, zapowiedział rychły powrót do naszego kraju, do prywatnej szkoły walki Back Fist.